YouTube views are finally paying off. You got that?
Yeah, I reckon so.
Cool. Go home. Welcome back to another video. I'm just here in a random car park, chilling on the sofa. Anyway, I saw this cool video on Instagram. I thought I could recreate it. It's a technique called forced perspective, and you can do it with tons of things, like jumping into a cup. There was another popular one. It was called the plane challenge.
Fake plane challenge.
It was called fake plane challenge. So I thought we'd try that out. But before we do that, this video does have a sponsor, so roll that clip. Well, look at this convenient little setup. You know, instead of using my DJI Osmo,
Cool.
I'll sit down here and steal Brian's podcast setup for a second for my own video. Are you down to help me do an integration for Skillshare?
Absolutely, yeah.
Can we make this like an 80s advert? So there'll be like
The
link here.
Yeah, sure.
We'll shrink the screen. We'll put a VHS effect on it.
Sure.
And we'll put like some
Music,
80s
anything but
music
the
on it.
okay.
Okay.
Oh, you'll add it in post.
Yeah.
Hey, and welcome back to another Skillshare integration. Today I'm joined by Konstantin.
Have you got that one rolling as well?
Yeah, all of them.
Oh,
are
okay. I
rolling.
didn't realise.
Yeah, so
I've
you
only
could-
been looking at the
you
wide.
could-
Okay.
Hey, welcome back to Skillshare. Today,
No, this is my channel, but
Right.
Skillshare sponsored us today.
My bad.
So
My bad.
Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of classes in a variety of different sectors.
remember there are thousands of videos on the Skillshare. Remember there are thousands of videos on the Skillshare channel. You can get on there. You can learn about video editing. You can learn about all these different sectors.
You can learn how to set up your own cameras and produce a shoot like I have as well. And if you're not particularly interested about learning stuff in photography or videography, then don't worry, Skillshare has a ton of other classes you can check out. Skillshare also have an app that you can download straight to your phone, so you don't have to be on your computer to watch these videos.
And I'll tell you what, Con, the first 500 people to sign up from the link in the description, I've also put the link there, will get
2 months free subscription.
2 months. Wow, Con, that's...
Yes. Oh, no.
Brian is now arriving into Con's setup.
I'm
Con's
just shooting a brand deal intro.
Are you joking?
yeah.
Where's my brand deal?
Well, come join in, and then Skillshare they'll love to have you. No.
Thanks for watching. Now, on with the video.
Thank you.
Because it's 80s.
Friends forever. To begin to sell this effect, we needed to create the ground that our car was going to be on. So we got our hands on some basic arts and crafts materials like the foam board, PVA glue, and some fake gravel. And after some salt bait action, we was done.
Oh yes, that is legit.
So now we need a surface high enough to put our fake ground onto, and 9 board works, I guess. Should we try it here? I think this is a cool road. It's really windy, this is gonna blow away. We didn't think of that. Hey, that was smooth. Let's see if this works. Sport a Lamborghini. The road is wonky, it's all curved up now. It's raining. Come on, boys, what's funny? Everyone's laughing at me. I've got a real one at home. No one believes me. My real one's in the garage. Thank you. I don't think this is gonna work. It needs to be higher. It needs to be like that high. Well, I found some boxes. Is this safe? Are we gonna get kicked out here? I reckon this might get enough height, like what we need. Oh mate, this is so B-Tech. Let's check if this is working. You know what? Not bad. The bike right now is bigger than the Lambo. So what, do we need to be more? We need to be more here. Oh no, I'm so gonna get kicked out. That's more believable. But the only bad thing is lighting. It's too dark in here. I'm gonna have to wait for the rain to stop and go to another place. I mean, the one problem we're having right now is it's raining. We can't find a place to do it because we've learned that we need quite a big distance between us and the car. And all these roads are just too narrow and they're full up with other cars. So we're just walking around trying to find a good spot really. It's a struggle, you lot. You're right. Where'd you get the umbrella from? I guess try it here, the rain ain't too bad. I'm showing Instagram that I got a Lambo. Hang on. No! So we're gonna put this on here. We've got a bunch of boxes because it needs to go higher. I'm gonna make it look like it's parked on the road, and I'm gonna get in it. Maybe you can like put an umbrella if it starts raining too much. All right, thank you. Let's get the boxes up. These are gonna fall, aren't they? That looks believable, right? It needs to be bigger though, don't it? How do we make it bigger and rest smaller? We move this back. Is that how science works? Move. Oh! Oh! No! Oh, is it scratched up? Is it okay?
No, it looks good, man. It looks good.
The door's a bit scratched up. That's scratched. Yeah. And then it's like we reveal it and it'll be like that. Hey boys, I'm in a Lambo. Ah.
Our professional setup attracted more attention and people actually wanted to get involved.
Listen, man, next time I want to be in a Lambo as well.
Go try for yourself.
Yeah?
Yeah, come.
Alright, go forward. Alright, stop, duck down, lean down more. Alright, now look at us. Hey, my man's in a Lambo!
You made it!
It feels so good to be in this Lambo, right?
Yeah?
You ain't in this Lambo. You ain't living life.
Well, shout out to you, Ray, aka Mr. Steal Your Girl. You've given me confidence to believe that this looks almost real. We did a couple more takes for me, and after the edit, this is what we came up with. I definitely feel we could have done a better job. Because it was so windy, our fake road surface was wobbling and it just didn't look realistic. So I want to revisit this and try again. I still want to try the other two things I said at the start of the video, so here it goes. This is the jumping into the cup video. Step number 1, line up your camera so it looks like your friend is jumping into the cup.
Perfect, stay there.
Step number 2, throw something into the cup to create the splash.
I think that would work.
I hope so.
And now in your edit, all you need to do is get rid of the gap where your subject fell into the cup and where the splash was created. Huh? You like it?
Yeah, it's pretty good, but I've got just one afterthought.
Yeah.
We probably should have actually used coffee.
Ah, the small details, eh? Well, this time we got a mug, we filled it with coffee, and as you can see, the mug is a lot shorter than the Costa cup, which means I didn't have to jump so high, and it's actually a bit easier to work with. We finally got a take where I'm fully hidden by the cup when I land, so now it's time to do the same thing in the edit. Find the point where you're completely hidden by the cup, and then find the moment where your splash begins. Delete that space, put the clips together, and bam. Next up, it was the fake plane challenge, so I headed over to Argos and got myself a toilet seat.
So the idea is I put this on top of my head, I then stand in front of a TV which will have the footage from a plane already that someone else has recorded, and then yeah, you'll see what we have to do, but I'm gonna look ridiculous.
So we have some footage on here already. You know what? It doesn't look too bad. How believable does this look so far?
I shot the footage on my phone and even shook my hands to replicate plane turbulence. I then decided to take this to Instagram to see if anybody will fall for it. And well, some of you did, some of you, I don't know what you were suggesting there, but at least a couple of you realised that I was faking it. Fast forward a couple of days later, we decided to try the Lambo thing again.
You know what, John? We don't settle for mediocre results. No, we do not. So we've decided to come out. This is an extra day of filming, by the way. Yeah. I've probably spent like 100 quid
Yeah,
in total already.
Yeah, I don't think having like a little like model or being a model maker is a private hobby, because all the little bits of fake gravel we used and all the little tape and card and stuff is more expensive than you might think.
So yeah, John actually prepared a new board on a piece of wood. So we thought the little cardboard thing we had before is too flimsy.
Yeah.
In the wind, it'll just blow away and we'll have a wobbly road again. We're going to try a different location, somewhere a bit more private, because I kind of got a bit embarrassed and tired of people laughing at me.
Some of the public got involved though. Some of the public was there for it. They like told us out. They thought it was interesting. Man's got 2 Lambos.
Well, this is the one. This is the same color, and it's got the windows, same as in the Instagram video.
Yeah.
And it's remote control.
We ditched the ironing board and the cardboard boxes for something a little bit more strong and stable. Brexit joke there.
I realised that putting the camera on the actual thing, I don't know what we call this, our fake ground. The surface is actually more realistic.
We've set ourselves out a nice marker over there. As you can see, professionals. Nice little glue bottle.
I'm going to run in from this side, and I'm going to get into the car, I'm going to use the remote to move the car, and yeah, hopefully I can keep up with the car. If not, and it reveals me just, you know, squatting, pretending to be in the car, it'll be even more funny.
Imagine that you're opening the car door, right?
Yeah.
Imagine that door's there, walk round it, and then get in.
Okay, don't Lambo doors open up?
Yeah, suicide, is that called suicide doors? Yeah, suicide doors.
We can't get that.
You got a cheap version, it's okay, it's not the stock version.
Basically what I'm saying, audience, whoever watches my videos these days, I know that the car doors go up, all right? So don't moan at me for that. We couldn't find a car that has working doors that go up.
Yeah, a really enthusiast will spot it though.
And if they do exist, we couldn't afford one. Oh no, this could potentially ruin the whole shoot. Come on, keep going. No, is it gonna ruin the shot?
It might, wait, we'll see.
Have a nice day, man.
There we go, easy.
I think it was a man. Anyway.
Right, go for it. No, the hand movement. Oh, your head, you need to get deep, bro.
Oh, more.
The hand movement was perfect though, the hand movement was perfect, you had it.
After re-recording multiple takes, the results were in, and the audience...
Hey, that works.
Well, they approved, so now it's time for the edit. I'm going to add a couple more sound effects in and maybe some special VFX to really sell the effect that this thing is real. I also added some suspension to the car, so when I get in, the car lowers down a little bit. On top of that, I also gave the car a headlight and some smoke from its exhaust pipe. If you guys think we did a decent job, please give this video a like, subscribe and all that good stuff. Also, check out my Instagram.
Do some stunts with the car.
Donuts.
Like off the
Get you.
one.
Alright,
Back up.
I'm still rolling with my gang and my G squad and my team. Try the commotion, it ain't nothing to write for the bro them. Like la di da di da da da, 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 la di da di. Eyes on the gang when we walk in at the party.